Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Our Place to Be Plant Biased, and my name is Holly, in case you forgot. Today I am so excited. I feel like I always say that because I'm always excited. I love vegan food. I found these Gardein plant-based jerky in my local health food store. And I don't normally go there because they're kind of expensive, right? Like health food stores are typically more expensive than your Target or Walmart or regular grocery store. So I just happened to go in and I saw these on the shelf and they were $8.89. They were on sale for $5.99, which is a lot better, but still really expensive. I don't know where you might find these for a cheaper amount, but I paid $5.99 and I did that for you guys. Normally I wouldn't buy all three of these, but I had to try them. So we have the teriyaki flavor, we have hot and spicy, and we have original. If they look anything like they do in the package, I have a feeling they're gonna be amazing. But looks can be deceiving. So we're gonna see. I have not opened them yet. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I just want to tell you a little bit about what's in them and kind of what makes them plant-based jerky. So they are Gardein, which is a ConAgra company. So really large company. Usually we like to patronize the smaller guys, but with a large company like this, you often get really good products, usually. So the original, made with plant protein, naturally hardwood smoked, no nitrates, or nitrites. I'm not exactly sure what those are, but I guess they're bad. Made with a classic blend of spices and herbs. They say when it comes to jerky, sacrifice shouldn't be part of the recipe. That's why we combine the perfect non-GMO plant-based ingredients to create the texture and appearance of whole muscle meat. Then we marinate it for jerky that looks, tastes, and satisfies like beef. So dig in and quiet those meaty cravings with the ultimate plant-based jerky. Should be interesting. The serving, the package holds 2.25 ounces. A serving size is about an ounce, so there's about 2 in this container. It's a pretty small container, and especially for $6 or $9, like I could have paid off sale, that's not a whole lot for what you're for the price. But we're gonna try it. So per serving, 80 calories. Total fat, 1 gram, 0 trans or saturated fat, 0 grams of cholesterol, 600 milligrams of sodium, whew, that's a lot of salt, 7 grams of carbs, 0 grams of dietary fiber, 4 grams of sugar, 12 grams of protein. That's pretty awesome per serving. So there's 24 grams of protein in this little tiny package, which is really awesome. That's a pretty high protein product. And then the ingredients are water, vital wheat gluten, soy protein isolate, brown sugar, soy sauce, yeast extract, salt, sugar, garlic powder, less than 2% of spices, that kind of thing. I don't see anything that's even hard to pronounce or anything that's weird. There's gum arabic and ascorbic acid, but those are pretty normal. It says it contains soy and wheat, so not gluten-free, not soy-free, but it's jerky. And then the hot and spicy is pretty similar, all things considered. But I'm sure it has, crushed red pepper, spices, things like that in it. So probably same base, but different flavorings. This one looks great. It has peppers and stuff on the front. And then the teriyaki has little bits of pineapple on the front, so I'm hoping that there's a sweet kind of pineapple-y flavor. Same deal, ginger puree, slightly different in the seasonings department, but probably the same base. So let's get to opening them. Oh, and it says refrigerate after opening. That's really interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that on a jerky thing before. And it says plastic. Oh, it's not recyclable. Okay, that was confusing. There's a little symbol that says plastic bag, not recyclable, down here. And it's a cross through the recyclable mark. I don't know. Have a good shelf life. It's February and this is good until May 18th. So 3 months, that's pretty good. Okay, so the teriyaki is a little bit more calories. It's 90 calories. The same with the hot and spicy. So the original is like a little bit healthier for you, but and the original has more protein. So the hot and spicy has 10 grams instead of the 12, and so does the teriyaki. It has 10 grams of protein instead of the 12. So a little bit of difference there. But the original has 600 milligrams of sodium, and the hot and spicy has 640, and the teriyaki has 680. So don't eat this all the time because you will need a lot of water afterwards. But let's see. Okay, original first, right? It's a good place to start. Funny story about beef jerky. Ooh, it looks great. That looks better than any of the other plant-based jerkies I've ever seen. It looks pretty realistic, actually. And it smells really good, too. It smells like the beef jerky packets, which always smell a little bit like dog treats to me because they're kind of the same thing, but it smells and looks really authentic. It even has, like, these kind of, like, muscular... Like that's exactly what beef jerky used to do. It used to have like that kind of like fracture and then tear, you know? Oh, this is interesting. Well, my funny story is that when I was a kid, I used to love beef jerky before I went vegan, vegetarian, all that stuff. I used to love beef jerky. I used to pretend that I was a lion in my living room, you know, tearing apart beef jerky. Like that was my favorite pretend game when we had jerky. I don't know, I was a weird child. But being a lion is really the only instance where it's okay, you know, to tear apart flesh. Anyway, let's try it. Yo! No way. That is the closest thing that I have had to beef jerky since going vegan. It even has the texture. What? Oh my god. You know, there's this other brand. It is very salty. There's this other brand that has like that I think uses like the soy curls to do like beef jerky. You know, beef jerky. But this is like super authentic in look and texture and taste even. Like very salty, but that's kind of what you expect, right? Oh my god, it's so good! It's so good. I cannot believe this. I was ready to be disappointed because, you know, beef jerky is one of those things that's like so hard to replicate. There's a few things after going vegan that I've really missed. The texture of beef jerky and the authenticity of like a chicken breast. And look, I mean, those things disgust me now. Like I would never go back to eating rotting flesh, you know? That's just not me. But when you get used to eating something for so long, there's this nostalgia, there we go, you know, of eating meat, of eating those meals that you had when you were younger. Like barbecue chicken was one of the things that I used to really enjoy because of the texture. I'm a real texture person. Beef jerky, one of the things I really enjoyed because of the texture. Cheesecake. Loved cheesecake because of the texture, because of that contradiction between the crust and like that crunchy sweetness and then the like fluffy, custardy velvetiness of the cheesecake. You know, like there are very few things that I really truly miss because there's nothing that I found that really comes close, but this is doing it. I'm in love. Oh my god. I can't wait to try the other ones. This is the original. I can't believe it. 12 grams of protein per serving. But you know what? After one piece, it is quite salty. That's my only complaint is like, whoa, salt. But after one piece, I'm like feeling good. And you're like, that was my good, like salty, meaty snack that like makes me feel like I gotta have a piece of fruit now or something. I love that one though. I'm really excited to try these other ones then. And for some reason I always get one that's like terrible. If you've seen my other videos, there's always one that like truly disappoints. So I'm really hoping that's not the case here. I'm not like a super spice lover. I do like a little bit of spice. My husband's really the hot sauce person. There's not a whole lot in here. I feel like there's more in here. Maybe not. Yeah, there's not a whole lot in these bags, which is really disappointing for, you know, $6 to $9, whatever you're spending. There's like a couple of pieces, which is kind of, you know, the price is the disappointing thing to me. Super expensive. Maybe they're less expensive in other grocery stores that aren't, you know, like, you know, niche health food stores, but whatever. I'm gonna put that on my brain because I love them so much. So, okay, hot and spicy. I have water just in case. Okay. Woo! That's definitely gonna go to my husband. That's so spicy. I'm also just a weenie, so like I can't eat super spicy things, but whoo! Oh my goodness. So same great texture though. The flavor is good. You just get that really warm burn after. It's like that aftertaste that I don't like of hot and spicy foods. Yeah, it's really in the back of my throat. It's like that trigeminal flavor sensor back here. Okay, it's not killing me, but it's definitely a little less pleasant than I want it to be. But I think I might have gotten like a pepper flake in there too. But the initial flavor was good, and it definitely had that like Thai chili kind of like real hot, like boom kind of flavor. But the same like great texture, same great look. That I really enjoyed. The flavor was really good at first, but then it kind of just exploded into this warmth that like my, you know, little baby body can't take. But you know, I still am gonna say that this is a win, and I'm just gonna give this one to my husband. I'm gonna gift it to him and tell him that I can't handle it, so my nose is running. But it's really good. It's really good. It's just too spicy for me. So if you're not a spice lover, don't go for the hot and spicy, because you're gonna be just like me and needing water and, you know, having your nose drip. Something I also really like about their packaging, especially Gardein, is it says, it has the little vegan V, but then it says always vegan too, which I kind of love. And I also think it's a little bit of like a passive aggressive to, you know, insult to those other companies who do some vegetarian, some vegan stuff, which I hate. It bothers the hell out of me when I have to like go to a company and say, okay, you know, which ones are vegetarian, which ones are vegan. Like I think Morningstar does that occasionally. That new corn brand does that, and like that's not okay. If you're going vegetarian, just go vegan. Like just take the eggs and the milk out of it. Like nobody's gonna miss it. Not a big deal, you know, but it bothers me. It's like, just go vegan. Like what's the point of being vegetarian? Just go vegan. It's a great stepping stone for people in their journey. I was vegetarian for 10 years before going vegan. Like I totally understand, you know, the personal journey of going from vegetarian to vegan. But if you're a company and like you're taking things out of your recipe and trying to, you know, make them more plant-based, make them more vegetable friendly, like just go vegan all the way from the beginning. You know, what's the point? But on a personal journey, you know, you do you. If you need to eat cheese for a little while before you feel like you can really give it up, that's what I did, you know. That was one of the last things that I gave up. And it's hard. It's really hard, but, you know, you do you. Ooh. So this is the teriyaki. Definitely has like a pineapple-y smell. Maybe I'll get a smaller piece. This one looks like it has more in it, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just seeing things. Okay. Definitely a pineapple-y smell, which I'm really excited about. Same great look, same great texture. You know, just like the other one. Little chunks. Super pineapple-y. That's a good word, pineapple-y. Still very salty. 2 complaints. Super salty, very expensive. But the taste and the texture are amazing, amazing. I love it. I love it. I'm so happy. I'm so impressed. Will I buy this again? Hell yeah. Not 3 packages at a time, but maybe 1 package at a time. Maybe every once in a while when I go in, maybe they'll decrease the price a little bit for me and I'll be happier with that. But oh my god, it's so good. And I like was obsessed with jerky as a kid. I used to make jerky all the time too when I was younger, and I just feel like this totally satisfies that nostalgia, that craving, that like want for that texture, you know? I'm blown away. I did not think it was possible, and I am so ecstatic that it actually exists. I think my least favorite is the hot and spicy, just because it's not really enjoyable to me because it burns my mouth. And I think I actually like the original the best, although the teriyaki is awesome. But honestly, these are just an awesome, fun snack, and I am so in love with them, and I really hope that you pick them up. And if you do, please tell me how you feel about them. Please tell me if you like them. Please make me feel like less of a baby for not being able to handle this one too much. But I promise you, if you liked beef jerky, or even if you're transitioning to vegetarianism or veganism and you like beef jerky and you're looking for more snacks and things that are, you know, helpful to you in that journey, then I would really pick these up because they're amazing. And they do look very similar to what's on the package, which I love. So go for it, pick these up. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Please like and subscribe. Please, you know, keep tuning in on this journey of mine, and I hope that you enjoyed my plant-biased opinion, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks a lot. Bye for now.